Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Good evening, everyone. This is Hoops on SSB. It's Championship Friday here at Fletcher High School. BP alongside the coach, Scott Cooper, welcoming you to tonight's broadcast of the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball District Tournament in Class 6A, District 2. Before we get further into this, rights to the broadcast of this district tournament of the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A Boys Basketball Championship have been granted to Sunshine State Broadcasting, LLC, by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Coach? Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Big win last night for St. John's Country Day. Their first district championship in 30 years.
It was awesome. Kids fought back from being down against a really good Christchurch team. So it was a great win. Fun to be part of it.
Absolutely. So speaking of district tournaments tonight, oh boy, do we have a lot. First, let's get to the starting lineups for these two district champions to be. Ryan Bailey, Lucas Burkhart, DJ Rivera, McCarthy Crenshaw, and Ryder Kay starting for Fletcher. They are technically the visiting team tonight as the lower seed. And Oakleaf with their standard starting five, Jelani Wright, Jarius Brown, Dan Footman, Tyler Owens, and Daniel Huffman.
A lot of seniors on the court tonight. A lot of seniors.
Oh, yeah, business as usual for Oakleaf. So here's a look at what's going on and what's at stake in the area tonight. So St. John's Country Day defeating Christchurch last night 55-50. That was the Class 1A District 3 championship. In Class 2A, District 3, University Christian hosting Providence this evening. In Class 3A, District 3, our favorite coach in the area besides Scott Cooper, Newberry taking on Bradford. Go Tornadoes. They're looking forward to a championship tonight. In Class 3A, District 4, the reigning district champs from everybody. I don't know, they could win any district, I honestly think. Andrew Jackson taking on Episcopal tonight. In 4A, District 3, Ribault and Rains. That will probably be the loudest game in Duval County tonight. Much dislike between those two teams. 4A, District 4, Paxson taking on Bishop Kenny. Bishop Kenny we had on during the Thanksgiving tournament at Oakleaf. 5A, District 3, Fleming Island versus Orange Park. That's a tough game right there. I'm serious about when I say it's a heartbreaker for either team if they lose that one.
No doubt about it.
Fleming Island likely the early favorite to that one, but Orange Park came roaring back late in the season.
And it's tough to play a championship game with a county rivalry like that.
Oh,
it just
yes.
makes it more to it.
Yeah, speaking of in-town rivalries that are going to be loud, a big game in St. Johns County tonight, 5A District 4, Ponte Vedra taking on St. Augustine. 6A District 3, Tucoy Creek hosting Forest. Tucoy Creek might take the district there, too. They've been on a roll. In 7A District 1, Creekside taking on Flagler Palm Coast. That'll be another good game in Class 7A. And two games we want to mention, these are teams that we had on SSB very early in the season. Our opening game in Class 4A District 8, we have the Atlantic Sharks out of Port Orange taking on Rockledge. And in 5A District 8, way down in Polk County, Auburndale is hosting Lake Wales at Tracy McGrady Gym tonight. So we are looking forward to district championships all over the place. But in the meantime, we've got work to do right here in Neptune Beach. Excited to bring you tonight's broadcast of high school basketball. Once again, this is game 29 of our broadcast season. We're looking forward to that.
It's going to be a great matchup here. Like I said, a lot of senior-led team here, both sides. Fletcher came out on fire last game. I expect, Mandarin last game we had, that was just a drag race up and down.
I mean, and I watched back a lot of that game too, and it was crazy. Lucas Burkhart came out of the gate in the first quarter. Get this, he shot 3 of 3 from downtown. The rest of the game, he went 0 for 5.
Right.
So he went from fireball hot to colder than ice.
Fletcher had a field goal early in the second quarter of that game and not again until late in the third. So they went on a dry spell. They can't do that tonight.
Here's something that Coach Price would want to hear about. Of course, he sent me the statistics. So 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
It's a big
Wednesday
difference,
night.
right?
Huge difference. Fletcher didn't do too bad themselves. They went 10 of 16 from the line. All right. It's Fletcher's home court, but they are in the visiting purple. Oakleaf in all white. And we are ready to go. Good luck to both teams. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, and we are already started. Tipped out. Not sure what the Coach Gilbert already.
We're already fired up.
To our left.
Clock hasn't even started. We're fired up.
There's some really good matchups all around town tonight, but this one has me the most interested in terms of the chess match. Coaches that know each other very well. They have similarly skilled teams. There's Tyler Owens, who just gave it up.
You're right. They are very similar. I expect this to be close throughout. It's going to come down to the wire.
Floats that up. No good. Dan Footman, who led Oakleaf in rebounds on Wednesday night. He was ripping boards right and left. They need him tonight to play at center. Owens scrambles around, kicks it out to Jarius Brown. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Short. Oakleaf cold so far. Got to get settled in. They'll stop it right there. Stays with Oakleaf.
The Fletcher fans are back. Student section is back, ready to roll. See if they get reprimanded tonight.
I said something to Coach Gilbert earlier in pregame about the student section and how Fletcher's student section has immediately become another one of my favorites in the area. They are just as loud and boisterous as Fleming Island student section.
Yeah, it's a good group.
They get into it. Quick pass around. Owens will pull it up. He'll try to get a bucket, and the scoring has begun here. Tyler Owens strikes first blood for the Knights. DJ Rivera, the leading scorer for Fletcher this season, he was awfully quiet in the game Wednesday night. In fact, this Fletcher team had trouble hanging on to the basketball coach. 19 turnovers on Wednesday.
And a lot of them in that second, third quarter time frame when they really went on a drought.
Rotating around now, that's McCarthy Crenshaw. They call him Mackey. Pull up, he'll get a shot off. No good. Jarius Brown boxes out, gets a rebound. They'll stop it right there. They'll call it jump ball. Stays with Fletcher down on their baseline. Senators, whoop.
There we go again.
That's one. I may have to keep a tally on that tonight, but turnovers were a creeping disease on Wednesday for the Senators. They did not shoot very well either, only 36% from the field in a 47-46 game. Shot, Jarius Brown, 3-ball, no good. They'll get a rebound. Huffman saves the day, put back, up and good.
Big body, big guard, rebounds the ball well.
He's a presence on the floor, despite not being the tallest guy there. Bailey doing the point guard duties for the Senators. He'll kick it over to Crenshaw. Burkhart trying to find a cut in the lane. He gets it. There's Kay dribbling around. He pulls up. Not a great shot. Ripped off the rebound there, and he got a foul.
Oakleaf's doing a great job of just playing good, solid defense, not letting anybody cut, not putting a lot of pressure on, but really just playing fundamental defensive basketball.
Call the foul on Tyler Owens. That's his first team foul. To the line, McCarthy Crenshaw.
I was talking to Coach Gilbert about McCarthy Crenshaw. Said he's really played well against other bigs in the city. Nolan Nelson at Creekside, other teams that they played.
Well, Nolan Nelson, another one of those young phenoms in the area too. There are a lot of good big men in this area. Let me tell you what, you could put them all on a team and it would be devastating to watch. Dan Footman around the screen, Ryan Bailey chasing Tyler Owens, tipped and rebounded. Owens will haul that in on the loose ball, trying to put it back in. He gives it up to Huffman. Huffman gets the roll.
That's why Owens gets the assists he does. He just finds the right guys in the right place.
Career leader in assists at Oakleaf. He ended the regular season at 242.
He doesn't try to do too much. I mean, it makes him such a good player.
He's since surpassed his record mark, so he is setting it. It's going to be a benchmark for a long time. 3-ball, no good. Huffman will grab that one.
Fletcher certainly not starting off hot like they did last game.
No, they have slowed down their pace again. Did not shoot from the field very well against Mandarin. Where they made the difference was the free throw line. Owens for 3. That's short. Huffman can't save it. Ryder K will bring it up on the right side. He's matched up with Jelani Wright, and then they're going to double team. Loose ball, they'll stay down with Fletcher.
Oakleaf came out with a little pressure right there, a trap, and Fletcher was not ready for it.
Jelani Wright, those long arms too. Such a frame to deal with. Go over to Burkhart. Burkhart has yet to get in his rhythm. Again, made 3 straight in the first quarter and then missed his last 5. Kay up top. Gives it over to Rivera. Tip.
Down the passing lane, there we go.
Danny Huffman lays it in. And there's another turnover for the Senators. They have got to stop the bleeding, and Coach Gilbert is not going to wait. He's going to call timeout. That's something he didn't do on Wednesday night a lot of.
I talked to him about that, BP, afterwards, and he said he just they talk in practice about getting through runs and really not wasting timeouts and using them late in the game if need be. But right now, I mean, it's 8-1. He's got to do something to get his guys right.
Yeah, absolutely. A reminder, sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by Sunshine State Broadcasting and the FHSAA.
Oakleaf is doing a really good job defensively. I know Coach Gilbert's frustrated, but
well, they really had to kind of go through a patience game against Nice on Wednesday night. The Panthers were doing a very good job of slowing down the pace of the offense on their side of the ball, which sort of left Oakleaf kind of, that similar situation when you're a quarterback and you're on the sidelines waiting for the other team to get off and your defense is out there forever. So they had a long look at Nice's offense in that first half. They're not going to get the same look tonight, but
that was a good shot. But Oakleaf's doing a great job defensively, and I keep saying that. But Footman is just sitting himself in the lane and not allowing Fletcher to get any cuts. He's not worried about Crenshaw on the perimeter.
Here comes Footman right now, driving into the lane. Oh, Fletcher fans want to travel, and they didn't get it.
He got 4 steps with that one, so.
Yikes. Rivera. Tipped. Pull up, 3 ball. That's going to get, almost got a good roll there, but DJ, I'm sorry, that was Ryan Bailey, and we're going to get a stoppage right here. Foul was on Owens. That's his second team foul. Got the clock all situated here on our end. Ball on the outside.
Did you say that's 2 on Owens?
That's 2 on Owens.
That's tough. That is not what Coach Price needs right now.
Cannot have your star point guard in foul trouble. Burkhart. Lucas Burkhart with the left hand. He's going to get fouled.
You know, I said it. I mean, he shot, what was he, 3 for 8, you said?
3 for 8.
3 for 8.
Yeah.
He's ended that game missing shots, and he's not looking for them right now. So he shoot or shoot. So he's got to find that rhythm.
Foul is on Marcus Goggins. That's his first, 3rd team foul. Hey, Colorado, MGT's in the game. Gets the roll there. Burkhart for his second. Again, Fletcher shot very well from the free throw line. 10 of 16. That's all you could ask for in a game that was very tight and you weren't shooting very well from the field.
Right. Exactly what St. John's we were talking about. That's what last night's story was.
We'll try to get you updated at the half of all the other district championship games in the area that we can get scores for. And I didn't see what the call was here. We're going to. Looks like they're going to call the foul on Fletcher. That's on Kenny Matty, his first. Brown over to MGT. Rotates. Left hand strong.
He took steps.
Oh, he did. Brown, no. They outbox Footman. Bailey gets it. Yeah, he might have danced a little further than he needed to. Officials let it go. Jones for 3, short.
He knew it and took off chasing it, trying to catch it before it hit the ground.
Crashed his own shot. Still a 5-point game, though. MGT bringing the ball up. He's matched up on Kenny Matty. They'll try to get something from the free throw line. Jermaine Robinson checks in for the Knights. MGT, strong drive. He goes into all of the traffic, floats that up. Can't get the bounce. Tippy. And we've got that. McCarthy Crenshaw hauls it in. Matty will come into point guard relief. Shoots it over to Bailey.
Things have slowed down offensively now for Oakleaf. Fletcher can make its run.
Josh Jones. Oh, they had a lane right there. Matty was wide open. Jelani Wright gets it instead. He's going to weave around defenders and loses it. That's a loose ball, and it's recovered by Ryan Bailey. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there with Wright. Tried to get a handle on it. And then we got another loose ball and another turnover.
We got Vaseline on the ball, I think.
It's a greased pig.
Yeah, it is.
MGT. Over there to right at the top. Huffman trapped in the corner trying to get a screen from Robinson. Huffman blocked. Good block by Ryan Bailey. Turnover, Footman. He gets blocked. And they call the foul. Foul is on Mackie Crenshaw. That's his first. Fans are wanting to travel on that one. They think that he took one jump cut and then the second one was a move that he went up and down. Coach Gilbert in the ear of the official right now.
They're having a very serious conversation as we sit here.
Spirited, as it were. Dan Footman shooting 2. He had a great night from the free throw line. He shot 75% on Wednesday night.
That's big time.
You need that from your big man. 11 points on Wednesday night also. He was up there in double-digit scoring with the rest of the offense, so he was productive, and that's what Oakleaf needed. They needed more tonight. Second shot, no good. Robinson gets the rebound. They put that back in. Huffman recovers it. MGT back up top. He'll reset the offense. Passes out to Robinson. No reset. Clock winding down here, approaching the 30-second mark in this first quarter.
I think Coach Price wants to take one shot here to end the quarter. Trying to run it down as far as he can.
6-point lead for Oakleaf.
Only 5 points in the quarter for Fletcher. That's a tough start.
Kenny Maddie has it loose, and then they're going to get a foul.
Coach Price is telling him to stop playing with it and just go by him.
Calling on MGT. That's his second, fourth team foul. 15.6 on the clock here. Fletcher will try to get it in and close out the quarter with a score. Got some time. Sets it up. Okay. Looking for a look. DJ Rivera. Got to get a shot off. Can't do it. Too much time.
That's going to frustrate you.
So at the end of one, Oakleaf 11, Fletcher 5. We'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have more of this interesting chess match in the district final. You're watching the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship on Sunshine State Broadcasting.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all tournaments in the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball State Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nhsnetwork.com, the official online partner of the FHSAA. Welcome back to live action here between Oakleaf and Fletcher. BP alongside the coach, Scott Cooper. 11-5, Oakleaf getting that first quarter. Here goes Jelani Wright, and here goes the Three Fest.
You get him going, they're in trouble.
He hit one on Wednesday night. That's it. Stab and poke there. Fletcher trying to settle down. Oakleaf extending their defense. MGT out beyond the key. Ryder K over to Kenny Maddie. And that's another foul. That foul's on Jermaine Robinson. That's his first team foul.
Oakleaf is playing great perimeter defense, not giving Fletcher a look at the three-point line.
Well, and that's something that Nice did really well on Wednesday night against Jelani Wright. They face guarded him the entire time. So they might have taken a play out of the Panthers' book and put a stick on their good perimeter shooters, and they are not giving an inch here.
No, not at all.
And another loose ball, and that's exactly what that pressure just did. Goggins matched up with Kenny Maddie now. Tyler Owens not on the floor right now. He's got 2 fouls. He has to be careful.
Yeah, luckily Oakleaf is in control right now, so he can sit as long as they're doing this.
Goggins with the assist to Footman. They can do that all night to Dan Footman. If he can box out. Josh Jones gets it into the lane, and they say stay down with Fletcher. Substitutions coming in. Burkhart and Ryan Bailey check back in. Maddie will take a seat. Ryder K and Mackie Crenshaw still out there. Bailey over to K. K didn't see what he liked. They're really trying to hit that three-point line.
Yeah, and they're not getting an inch.
Oakleaf just keeping that perimeter closed off. They're going to have to do something in the paint. Manny Montez comes in now from the substitution. We haven't seen him just yet. Trying to see if they can get in with some size. Jermaine Robinson now out top. Constant rotation, the vortex of Knights into the lane. MGT, no good. Huffman grabs the board. Can't get the roll. Rebound, Burkhart, and a foul.
Huffman doesn't know when to stop. He should have just walked away from that one. Such a hard worker, though.
That's Huffman's first, second team foul. Montez comes in now. He's going to replace Mackie Crenshaw. Montez, a little bit bigger body. See if they can generate something in the paint, it looks like. Because the perimeter is closed for business.
It certainly is.
Fletcher is in a scoring drought right now. Montez. I'm sorry, that's Bailey. Montez just cut across. And they'll shift. Trying to get something in there, and they're going to call a travel there. That's too many steps there, son.
5:37 left in the second quarter, and Fletcher's still sitting at 5 points.
No full court pressure just yet by the Senators. MGT puts up a three, no good. Robinson hustles it out. Huffman gets it in, that's a tip. Here comes DJ Rivera, he gets one-on-one, he lost the ball there. Stays in bounds, Oakleaf recovers, but Rivera bounces it, can't get it, put back, no good. And a foul called.
I think they just called it out of bounds.
Just out of bounds?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought there might have been a foul there. All right. So a strange series there, but Fletcher maintains possession. Get it down low. Montez keeps it alive. Rivera matched up with MGT. That's another steal. Robinson gets that one. Another turnover.
Great decision by Robinson, pulling it out, trying to get a good possession out of it. Smart move.
Pokes that out there. It'll stay with Oakleaf. 5:04 left to go in the half. Both teams right now in a little bit of a scoring drought. Jelani Wright falls over. They call jump ball. That's going to go to Oakleaf. I'm sorry, that goes to Fletcher. Mistake in there. Oakleaf will get the next jump. Montez over to Rivera. Rivera head fake, kicks it out. Probably should have taken the shot right there. They're going to call another traveling violation there.
At this point in the game, as you know, these kids, they're kids. They get 5 points, they see the clock ticking, and they start to press a little bit too much, start to make mistakes.
A little panic-stricken.
Yeah, this is where that mental toughness has to come in. Just remember, it's basketball. Just play your game.
MGT in traffic. Footman also. Boy, they're collapsing on the basketball real quick in the paint. Huffman pulls it up. Oh, can't get it to fall. Goggins trying to kick it out, finds Huffman again. Ooh. And then Huffman floats it. Coach Gilbert getting into his players now.
Yeah, Oakleaf is relentless on the offensive glass. Just strong kids.
Burkhart to Montez. Montez floats it in. That ends the scoring drought for Fletcher.
It's a good move. You're right, we haven't seen him. That was impressive.
I think that was the changeup that they wanted for, to use his body to create that stuff in the paint that they haven't been able to get on the perimeter. There's Jelani Wright. He gives it off. Robinson wasn't expecting the pass. Fletcher gets a turnover. They need a couple of empty possessions and some scores on their side. Kay drives in. He gets fouled.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I mean, Oakleaf is at 18. Fletcher makes a couple stops, couple buckets. Still a ball game.
Foul is on Jelani Wright. That's his third team foul. Ryder K to the line, shooting 2. Points from the charity stripe were not at issue on Wednesday night for the Senators. Same case there.
Yeah, and when you're in a little rut like this, getting to the foul line is the easiest way to get over it.
Tyler Owens and Amari Butler-Bailey check in to the game.
Owens has to be careful. You don't want to pick up your third in the first half.
No. Kay gets a second one. Much needed. Owens back at point guard. He matches up with Bailey.
They're only at 9 points, but back to single digits. Oh, my gosh.
Backdoor cut. Figured that one out pretty easily. Got right behind the Fletcher defense. Ryder K. They'll rotate. There's Montez. Montez gives it up. Rivera. Now Bailey. They want to take a three. They want to shoot those shots. They're just not pulling the trigger. Kicks it out. Montez. And they called another traveling violation.
Jumping his feet.
Another unforced error there. Coach Gilbert trying to advocate over there. It's like if you're going to call it on that side, you need to make sure you call it on this end. A little bit of happy feet on both sides. 20-9. This is a lower scoring game than I thought it would be. Owens gets it up to Footman. Footman in a bunch of traffic. And they call it travel. You know what?
Coach Gilbert called that.
I think Coach Gilbert got into his head there.
Does Coach Gilbert have a whistle in his pocket? Because he called that call.
I think he did. And then immediately going over to the other bench and telling Coach Price, take a seat.
Gotta love it.
The chess match continues. Ryder K from downtown. No.
You know, he's wide open right there, but the pass was too late.
No, he didn't get a chance to square off there.
Yeah.
Just a little off. They need more of that look, though. They need to just pull the trigger at this point. Oh, a steal.
Oh, that's what
Got to hang on to that. Bailey. Finger rolls. Yeah, that was a smart decision. I saw dunk coming out.
Yeah, he was thinking dunk.
He was thinking about it. Footman from the foul line. He'll kick it back out. Huffman will reset the offense. At the 2-minute mark.
Travel.
And another traveling violation. So I think we're getting a little tit for tat here.
Yeah. Clock's still running.
Clock is still running and should not be. No, you are correct. We will sync with them just to be on the safe side. Bailey for three. No.
Man, they need one of those to fall.
Got to crash the board. Yeah, if they fall, the crowd is going to get into it. Still only down 9. Plenty of basketball left here. Owens backs off. Fletcher collapses on defense. Footman rolls it in. They box out. Ball still in. Butler-Bailey. Oh, they turn the ball to Fletcher.
Coach Price is so confused right now. And where's Coach Gilbert going? Oh, he's going to get a towel. I thought he was just.
Call a foul on Jarius Brown. That's his fourth team foul.
Now Coach Price made a call, so they're even.
And
Coach Price got that reversed.
I don't think they have the fouls on the scoreboard correct. They have 3 fouls for Fletcher right now, but they have not committed a foul in this quarter. So the scoreboard, I don't think reflects correctly. We show 4. Yeah, so the officials look like they're going to correct that right now.
A little confusion right here.
Okay, so we're going to get some corrections here.
So they called a foul on
Okay,
Fletcher
so
down here when
so
we
that is
originally
not,
thought it was just out of bounds.
That is not on Jarius Brown. That is on Lucas Burkhart. Oakleaf ball. We give it out to Huffman. Floats that in, no.
He's so
Loose
tough,
ball.
though. Man.
Man, fought for everything. Coach Gilbert is telling his players, go get the rebounds. Montez over to Maddie to Kay. Trying to push Burkhardt in the lane against Butler Bailey, which is a mismatch. Oh! Just feel bad there. My goodness, what a move. Right place, right time. Can't get it to fall.
It's one of those nights. I mean, Fletcher just can't get a roll, can't get a loose ball.
Kenny Maddie battling up top. Right in front of us here with Tyler Owens. Dan Footman looked like he was going to feign a screen. Maddie kind of got his eyes on him. Owens trying to do a little voodoo there, trying to keep the ball moving. Snake charmed him into it, kicks it off, and there's Footman. That's blocked.
I think they shot that shot before Coach Price wanted them to. You run that much time off the clock, you got to get below 6 before you take that shot.
So they call the foul on Butler Bailey. That is now the 4th team foul. Okay, so I see what they've done on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Even though Fletcher is technically the guest,
right.
they've got that inverted, so it is correct. And we have been correct as well. Bailey. No dice, and that's the half. Well, some entertainment. Hope we didn't catch that on the mic. Some entertainment, and definitely some question marks from both coaches here, but my goodness gracious.
Just a quick update for you, BP, at the end of 1, University Christian 13, Providence 9.
Sweet. We're actually going to get to some of those score updates, what we've got here, in just a minute. But we want to let you know that tonight's game in the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A Boys Basketball Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. With that being said, let's take a quick commercial timeout and thank one of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll have some first half analysis. We'll get to some scores from around the other district finals in the area and get ready for this second half. You're watching the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship on Sunshine State Broadcasting.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Back here from Karen Gymnasium here on the campus of Duncan U. Fletcher High School in Jacksonville Beach. Actually, it's Neptune Beach, but it's all Jacksonville to me. This is BP alongside the coach, Scott Cooper. Hey, would you do us a favor and hit that like button on Instagram, and also do the same on Facebook and X. You can find us on social media, Facebook and X at SSBJax, and on Instagram at ssb.jax. Also head over to the website, ssbjax.com. If you're watching us tonight on the YouTube channel, which should be the only place you're able to watch us tonight, hit that subscribe button. That helps us out a lot in terms of continuing to grow our channel and making sure that we are growing the coverage of high school athletics here in Northeast Florida. So let's get a couple of score updates here. Forest and Tucoy Creek right now, I'm showing that one in the third quarter. It's 42-25. The Toros are losing. I didn't see that coming.
Real quick, that Orange Park game, Fleming Island is up 20-15. I don't know the time, but
okay. And we just got an update from Providence and University Christian. Newberry and Bradford at the half. Newberry is leading 39-24. Flagler Palm Coast, that actually tips off at 7:30, so that game not quite into it yet. We'll have a score a little bit later. And then no updates right now from Paxson or Bishop Kenny, Andrew Jackson or Episcopal, Rebald or Rains.
Actually, I got a Rebald. Rebald is up 31-25 with 3 minutes left in the half.
In the half, okay. So, again, we're kind of getting score updates from all over town as best we can. You know, Max Preps is does a pretty good job of certain things, but they rely on some input. So we have to wait and see if folks have got those in there. Shout out to everybody. We got the Colorado Starlights in the chat there. The MGT fan club all around the state of Colorado is in the building. We appreciate you. Jafaya, yeah, keep that pressure up, Oakleaf. Absolutely. Tarika Lipsy, nice hustle, Oakleaf. Lots of Oakleaf folks in there as well. Where are the Fletcher folks at? I know there's got to be somebody from Fletcher watching the game tonight. Hit us up on that live chat. We will do our level best to talk to you during the game. But if you are at the game and just happen to be watching this at the same time, if you're posting pictures from today's event on your social media accounts, make sure you tag the FHSAA in order to get reposted and shared. Follow the FHSAA on X, Instagram, and Snapchat by searching for FHSAA. You can also like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/FHSAA. On the site, you can keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. That's facebook.com/FHSAA. So let's get into some of the championships that were decided, and by the one in particular, I'm talking about that one on Thursday night, Coach. So Christchurch, likely the best team in the district, 1A3, and St. John's put a shocker, a big upset.
Yeah, you know, we were kind of confident going in just because of our schedule difference. You know, St. John's went out to Arizona, played some tough teams, played, in my opinion, the best team in 1A down in Tampa. Over the Thanksgiving break. So we really, you know, St. John's was battle-tested. Didn't have as good a record as Christchurch, but certainly a better schedule. And I think that really helped in that game. The St. John's kids were definitely mentally tough, focused, and really finished the game like we expected them to.
You know, I had talked to Coach Gibson about that, about how much those out-of-town holiday tournaments mean to players, and all the coaches that I've talked to in the area have said that every grind that you get into with one of those tournaments leads to moments like this. When you're in a postseason environment, you're in a tough game. There's more mental than physical at this point because you've played all the basketball that you're going to play. You've gotten the right to be here. Now it's, you know, the mental game because the body will kind of react to the mind at that point.
Totally, yeah. In playoffs, it's a game of runs. You know, I expect Fletcher to come make a little run. Oakleaf can't get involved in that. You know, they get to keep playing their game. Just play your game, and the strongest survives. You know, it's really who is the mentally tougher, who can get over the hump, who you can't get too high, you can't get too low. You got to stay in that middle ground and really stay focused in games like this.
Yeah. Well, we also want to thank everybody for their support of Sunshine State Broadcasting throughout the season. We are not quite finished yet with basketball. We are going to look ahead to the regional tournament. Regional pairings come out tomorrow. The brackets will be revealed on the FHSAA web YouTube channel. And once we have a sense of where everybody will be, that'll determine our next move. So stay tuned for an announcement as to where our next postseason game may be. In the meantime, we also want to announce that we'll be doing some flag football coverage in the Clay County area to begin with. That's where we'll start. Our first game is scheduled February 25th between Andrew Jackson and Orange Park at Hoyt B. Cottney Stadium. We'll be live on the scene for the debut of Flag on SSB. You don't want to miss that again. That starts February 25th on Sunshine State Broadcasting. We're also looking ahead. Before we know it, Scott, we're going to be talking football again.
It's right around. It's crazy.
Oh
it's
my.
right around the corner.
Oh, my. I mean, Super Bowl's this Sunday, so we're going to have an NFL champion crowned there. Could it be a three-peat? Who knows? In the meantime, our concern is a championship in Class 6A District 2. Winner gets an automatic bid to the regionals. The loser of this game, I don't think, is out of a playoff bid.
Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close. I was talking to Coach Gilbert about that.
Right. Jarius Brown for three. Overshoots that a little bit. Dan Footman high-pointed it. Managed to tip that in. Owens, short. An uncharacteristic miss for Tyler Owens.
Tell you what, it seems like, I mean, Oakleaf has been in total control of this game, but they've still only scored 20 points. Even for them, it's not a good offensive half.
And to kind of catty corner on the point that you've made throughout this district tournament, you know, the team that gets to 50 is the one that's likely to win.
Yeah, especially these teams that know each other so well, you're not going to see 80-point games.
Bailey, good backspin on that one. That was a pretty shot.
That's what Fletcher needs. Get the fans go. Get a stop right here in a bucket. It's a whole new ball game.
Second chance points are going to mean something to this Fletcher Senator team. They settle down into their defense. Looks like they're playing a little zone. They're going to collapse in the lane, though, to prevent Footman from being a problem. Jarius Brown. He pops up now. He can get hot real quick.
It's a matter of time because he's been cold for a few games. It's a matter of time that he's gonna knock down some shots.
Bailey, Rivera now drives to the hole. He backs off. Now he finds Ryan Bailey. Crenshaw, three ball.
Now, if he can make that shot consistently, it's a whole nother game. Then Footman's got to come out, guard the perimeter, and leaves the lane open. Changes things up tremendously.
Cuts the deficit to 6 now. Fletcher student fans on their feet, trying to keep their Senators in this ball game. Tough first half. Can they play 4 quarters of basketball? That's the question I have for both teams. Oakleaf has been streaky. Jarius Brown matched up. Burkhart loses his footing there, and a strong effort by Ryan Bailey to rip that down. He had a pass open and didn't take it. Now he's got it. Crenshaw with the reverse.
Here we go.
And here come the Senators.
Here we go. The fans were getting hyped.
Josh Jones going to check into the ball game in a second. Tyler Owens tries to take it himself. No good. Senators crash the boards. They keep it inbounds. Bounces off of Footman's leg. Fighting for the basketball.
They're flying
Burkhart
everywhere.
dives in. What a play. Lucas Burkhart saves it, and then they end up calling the turnover. No, they didn't. They keep it with Fletcher.
They got a foul call, and Coach Gilbert is getting the student section fired up.
Coach Price is not happy with that call. They call it on Jelani Wright. That's his first team foul. Lucas Burkhart with the hustle play of the night so far.
Back at a 4-point game here. Footman has to inch out a little bit.
They got to get
after
him
he hit this shot, and this lane is going to be open.
They got him confused now, and they did. But the errant pass doesn't help.
You can't force that. They don't need to do that.
Fletcher backpedals right there, stays conservative on defense. Yeah, you see him inching up a little closer, Huffman drives to the hole. He misses. That's unusual. 3 Senators down low. They're trying to get it. They get it to Jarius Brown, who cleans it up. You didn't see Jarius Brown behind them.
What's not unusual is Huffman getting an offensive rebound.
No, that we know is for sure.
Yeah,
He will eat those up all night.
He's the kind of guy that I would love to have on my team at any point.
Rotating, thought about it. Crenshaw will take a 3, and that gets tipped. Boy, he took a little off of that one. Jelani Wright looking for it. He pops up.
Game of runs, like I said. Fletcher made a run. Oakleaf makes a run. You just got to stay cool. Got to stay cool and just play basketball.
You know it's going to happen, so just relax and play your game. Bailey over to Jones. Ryder K. 3-ball. Rivera off the side of the glass. No good.
We saw Kay make several shots the other night, and he's not even looking at the basket right there.
They seem tentative right there.
Yeah.
Didn't want to really take a shot. Just waiting for something. Here comes Huffman again. That's a charge.
It's 2 on him.
Offensive foul gives the ball back to the Senators. Student section gets a little fired up there. The difference is still 8.
Fletcher does not need to take a lead in this quarter. They just need to cut it to 4 going into the 4th.
Yeah, still got plenty of basketball left. You don't need to get it all back here. Bailey pops it up. Can't get it. Footman bounces out, boxes out, lost ball, but it's going to go back to Oakleaf. A good poke there to try to get the steal. Good aggressive play by Ryder K. On the 3.5-minute mark here in the 3rd period. Brown comes around the Footman screen, pops up, and no, can't get the roll. Footman didn't contest that. Had a pass wide open, and it goes right to Dan Footman. So he saw what we saw, but it did it too late. Owens floats that in. No, an offensive foul. Did they get Footman for the charge?
They did.
That's his first. 3rd team foul. So the Senators have had a couple of passes and wide open in the lane, and they've given them up. Jones pops up. Floats that in there. No good, no crash of the boards. Owens back. Owens takes it himself, kicks it out to Footman. That is partially blocked. No, they're going to call a late foul.
He needs to, yeah, calm down. You can't change the call.
Foul on Jones, that's his first team foul. The student section getting into it. I love tournament environments and I love championship games.
So much fun.
Footman misses his first one.
23-18 UC over at Providence at the half right now.
Fighting Christians. Boy, have they come a long way since we last saw them. Lots of excitement for district championships tonight. Boy, there's going to be so much to discuss this evening. Footman got that one. Substitutions will be coming in for the Senators here. Bailey takes it in himself. Power move, put back, another rebound, got to kick it out. Crenshaw didn't get it. Bailey gets another chance at it. Too strong, fighting for it again. It's a game of pinball and a foul.
Clock's running.
Clock is still running. Clock should finally stop the clock here.
Yeah, lost about.
Okay, so they're going to reset to 2:15.
There we go.
Now we're back in business. Huffman over to Brown. Jarius Brown will travel.
Jones is bleeding right here, and the ref sees that they're going to have to grab him out. He's got blood all over him.
Ryder K didn't take it. He gets called for a traveling violation.
Yeah, they got him out now.
Owens has got to come out. Yeah, he's got a bit of a nosebleed there.
He's gonna have to change jerseys.
Yeah, and they've got some blood on the court here, so we're gonna take a timeout. They're gonna send both teams to the bench. Before we do that, Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA Boys Basketball Championships possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA. Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Max Preps, the official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA. The NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. Herf Jones, the official championship ring partner of the FHSAA. And Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championships. SSB would also like to thank its title sponsor for tonight, First Baptist Church of Orange Park on Kingsley Avenue. We appreciate our friends at First Fam for supporting us all season long on Sunshine State Broadcasting. Thank you for your support. Back to live action here. The cleanup crew has been on. Footman gets a hand on that, knocks it away from the Senators. Oakleaf back on the attack. Robinson over to Brown. Tyler Owens not on the floor right now after a minor injury.
I think he's been tended to by the trainer right now.
Changes the dynamic a little bit for Oakleaf, but not by much. They get around the screen. Jermaine Robinson will come in and help stabilize. Huffman kicks it out. Footman, who is not a three-point shooter by any stretch. And that was a good possession by Fletcher.
Yeah, it was. Really was.
Good patient defense. A.J. O'Britis comes in for the first time. Lots of faces we haven't seen so far.
Didn't see him night before last, did we?
Waning seconds here of this third quarter. Kenny Maddy. Over to Mackie Crenshaw.
He made a double dribble.
Three ball. No good. Yeah, they're calling for it over on the Oakleaf bench. They didn't get it. We're going to get a foul called here. Jelani Wright and Jermaine Robinson all in a pile of bodies there. They call the foul on Robinson. That is his second, fourth team foul. And I think if I were Fletcher, I think Coach Price just got a warning here for a sideline.
Fletcher needs to do what they can right now to take this last shot and not give Oakleaf another possession.
And if I'm Fletcher, I think I would start challenging more in the paint here.
Have to.
Force some contact. And do we have...
I think we spotted some more blood.
More blood here. So they'll take a brief officials timeout to get that all squared away. For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all tournaments in the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball State Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of the Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, official online partner of the FHSAA. Back to work here, 23.1 seconds here in the quarter. Three ball up, Ryder K is short, Crenshaw on it, and he gets fouled, yes.
That's what they need to do. They just need to get the ball in. That was obviously a shot, but we count it as a pass because it was right in his hands.
Dan Footman, that's his second foul, 15 foul. There are a couple of Knights in some foul trouble right now, and that might be something to pay attention to as we get into the fourth quarter.
Tell you what, there's not been a lot of fouls called throughout this game. It's already entering the fourth quarter here. Time is flying.
Fletcher maintains possession. Shot at O'Britis, can't get it. Catches his own rebound. Gets it out to Bailey. Bailey will put it up. That's off. Jermaine Robinson catches it. They wanted contact, didn't get it. Time is up. Boy, this has sure been a physical game, and Mackie Crenshaw is questioning whether or not he got hit. You can see the look on his face right now, but man.
Coach Gilbert's looking for an answer.
27-18 our score going into the fourth quarter. Let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have this exciting final chapter of the district tournament. You're watching the 2025 Florida High School Athletic Association Boys Basketball Championships on Sunshine State Broadcasting.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Welcome back to Sunshine State Broadcasting presentation of the Class 6A District 2 Tournament Final. BP alongside the coach, Scott Cooper. 8 minutes to go before we crown a champion. Full speed ahead.
Tell you what, I would have never guessed if you would have told me that there would be 18 points on the board going into fourth. I would have never believed it.
This is the lowest scoring game I have seen for especially Oakleaf right now, but Fletcher, I'm sure, is also looking at that going, we should have more on the scoreboard. Crenshaw trying to get a reverse in, finally gets it. And they finally break 20 points. Here comes Huffman. 7 points, the differential. My goodness gracious.
Still a game.
It is.
And you know, Coach Gilbert is doing exactly what they want to defensively. 27 points is great.
That's massive.
For Fletcher, but they just can't get the ball in the hole.
They're running into the same problem that Nice did. They were committing all the turnovers but couldn't finish. Owens bounces that off. Crenshaw with a rebound. For the Senators, you need to score on this possession. Didn't take the shot from the top of the key. They rotate around. Bailey thought about it. He drives into the lane. Kick out. Can't get it. Kenny Maddie makes an impact on the score ledger.
5-point game. Fletcher just can't get those 2 stops in a row that they need. 2 stops in a bucket.
If they can do that, this is a whole different game. Owens, who's in a little foul trouble. He's got 2. Timeout called on the floor by Jason Price. He'll take a 30-second timeout, and they'll discuss it with 6:37 to go. Fans, make plans to attend the 2025 Florida High School Boys Basketball State Championships hosted by the RP Funding Center. The intense action takes place February 25th through March 1st for the rural class and 1A through 3A, and March 4th through the March 8th for classes 4A through 7A at RP Funding Center. Come out and watch state champions crowned in all 7 school classifications. For more information, visit FHSAA.com. The RP Funding Center down there in Lakeland hosting title games. And we may see somebody from this area down there in Lakeland trying to go for a ship. Happy you're joining us tonight on Sunshine State Broadcasting. Do follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. On Facebook and X at SSBJax, and on Facebook and X at SSBJax, and on Instagram at SSB.Jax. Oakleaf back to work here. Jelani Wright matched up with Ryder K. Stripped. Owens. Floats that in. Boy, he is so good at that little floater.
As good a job as Fletcher is doing defensively, you just can't get those 2-3 stops in a row to make a change.
But they're hanging around. Rotating around here. They switch and switch again. Bailey, what a move. High points it, rebounded. Oh, did he step on the line? He did.
Yeah, they got him.
There was a jump from just about everybody that's a fan of the purple. So we might have had some help on that fourth official on the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's Huffman making another hustle play. It's what he does. Kid is everywhere.
He's been a difference maker tonight.
Fletcher's made 1 3 on the night, and it was by a guy that doesn't shoot threes with Crenshaw. So
Footman. Oh. Boy, that was call the foul on Crenshaw. That's his second, first team foul. Footman with a miss. Game stays at 7. Makes that second one. Finally have somebody into the 30s here in this fourth period. Kenny Matty. Lost handle there. Crenshaw bailed out by Bailey. They kick it out. Here comes Matty. Can't get that one to fall.
they just can't get any shots to fall.
This was a team that shot 36% in their last victory. That's telling you something.
Defensively, we expected. Fletcher actually held Paxson to 15 points in a game this year.
Get a rebound there. Rivera looks for numbers. Everyone scampers back. Rivera driving this to the hole himself. He gets blocked, but they'll stay down here with Fletcher. Rotating. Bailey, who's been shooting like crazy but can't get anything to fall. Rivera grabs it. Loose ball. Bailey trying to find his way into the lane. Kick it out. Rivera's got an open three. He's got to take that shot. No, a little strong. Oh, and a foul right there.
Yeah, frustration just kicked in right there.
Fouls on Bailey. That's his first, second team foul. Yeah, that was a foul of exasperation, really. Substitutions coming in. Looks like Lucas Burkhart's going to check in. He's played some hustle ball today. Tyler Owens matched up with Kenny Matty. Oakleaf looks like they're slowing things down, trying to run the clock a little bit. Trying to come out of here with a district title. Jarius Brown. Fletcher playing hard defense now. Look at the switching. Brown finds his way in. Pops it up. Didn't get a great shot off. Bailey, who's the sweatiest player on the Fletcher team, gets a pass and a score.
6-point game. Like I keep saying, it's time to get a stop.
Got to chain those stops together.
They need to get 2 offensive possessions in a row, 2 buckets in a row.
Tyler Owens for 3. That's short. Loose ball foul. Looks like they might have gotten Footman. They did. That's Dan Footman's third. First team foul. Jermaine Robinson checks in for Oakleaf. Lucas Burkhart checks in for Fletcher. 3.5 minutes left in regulation.
This is where Fletcher has to get a basket.
Got to score here. There's Bailey. No. We get a loose ball foul. That's Robinson's third. Second team foul. So right now, Dan Footman and Jermaine Robinson are in foul trouble. Get the pass out to Burkhart. Burkhart uses his body, tries to float that in, but he'll draw a foul. And that's what I think what they need to do right now.
Exactly, yeah. Getting some points right now with the clock stopped, 6-point game. You could cut it to 4 right here. It's a whole new ball game.
Jermaine Robinson has 4 fouls now. He's got to be careful. He may come out of the game. Burkhart, money. Cuts it to 5. Yep, Brown's going to come back in. Jermaine Robinson's going to have to take a seat or he's going to end his season right here. Burkhart with another one. Timeout called by Fletcher. The lead has now been whittled to 4. 3:13 to go in regulation. Are you posting pictures from today's event on your social media accounts? Tag the FHSAA and we'll repost it and share it. Follow the FHSAA on X, Instagram, and Snapchat by searching for FHSAA. You can also like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/FHSAA. On the site, you can keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. That's facebook.com/FHSAA.
But this is an ugly game, 30-26.
This is wild.
Either of these coaches do not care how many points they score as long as they come out with a win.
Get a win. Speaking of scores, do we have any updates from around town while we have a second?
You know, the last I had, 36-28 Ribault over Reigns at half was the last update I have.
Let's see if we can get an update from our friends over at Max Preps here. Tecoy Creek has jumped out on Forest right now. That's a final 62-47. The Toros are district champions. Andrew Jackson underway. I don't know how accurate this score is, but it says 10-6 at the half.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right at all. We'll get back to the scores later. But congratulations to the Tecoy Creek Toros on a district title. Ball bounces loose.
Oh, that's what they need.
Here we go. Here's Kenny Matty. Can he finish it? He does. It's 30-28, and we've got a ball game.
It's a 2-point game. The Fletcher crowd is in it.
They're pressing. And they got to hustle back. Kenny Matty just made the layup of his life. Timeout call.
Oh, boy. Here we go, Fletcher crowd.
The chess match has begun.
Get them fired up, BG. Here you go.
Timeout Oakleaf. That's a Knights timeout. 30 seconds. 2:44 to go in the game.
Ribault Reigns is now a 3-point game, getting ready to head to the 4th. So that's that's got to be an excited Jim.
We'll see. My producer Courtney can get a hold of somebody at Jackson and get a better score than 10-6. I don't think that's accurate at all. There is no way that Andrew Jackson High School with 24 wins has scored 10 points and a half. I think that might be a first quarter score. We'll see if we can reach out there.
I do know Chip over at Episcopal will take the air out of the ball and slow it down, though, the best he can.
All right, back to work here in this game. Jelani Wright on the inbounds. They'll give it to Owens. This is the smallest deficit that Fletcher has had to face here. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
You know, we saw this at the last game against Mandarin. Fletcher just hung around until the very end, found a way to win.
Kenny Matty's second foul, 3 team fouls each. Coach Gilbert over here hollering at officials right now.
Yeah, he wants an illegal screen on Footman.
I don't know if you can hear him or not, but Footman over to Brown. Huffman loses it, but then hauls it in. Ball handling skills so good for Danny Huffman. Kicks that out. Tyler Owens just climbing the ladder. Dishes off to Footman. Brown, they got 3. Oh, a traveling violation. That's another one on Jarius Brown. the tension can be cut with a knife, or an assassin's dagger, or a cheese grater. Pick one, whatever sharp object you're using.
Fletcher needs to take their time and take a good shot right here. Don't force anything.
Crenshaw just tied the game. Coach Gilbert has got a full court pressure on.
He doesn't want it. His team did, but he's trying to get him back.
Yeah, they want to go. He's going to rile it back. Under 2 to play. Oakleaf slowing it down. They're going to take as much time off the clock.
Coach Price is just saying, hey, hold the ball until they come out and play defense.
If I'm both of these coaches right now, I do not want this game to go to overtime.
No.
If I'm them, I'm finishing it in regulation.
Coach Gibson said defense, stay where you are.
No, he's going to play the chess game. 120 and counting. Fletcher fans are giving the boo birds. Oakleaf is trying to run this out to the last second. And if anybody was an advocate for a shot clock,
man, I tell you what, it drives me crazy.
1 minute to go. Fletcher's playing defense now. They're backing off, coming in and out. Kenny Maddie and Tyler Owens. Owens trying to get him to do a little dance, playing a little snake charmer there. They're playing with it right now. Oh, they lost the ball. And Ryan Bailey could take a lead right here, and he gets fouled. What a possession by the Senators. Kenny Maddie.
Boy, that was defense right there.
Kenny Maddie gets the Hustle Award of the night for that defensive series.
He just dug in and got it done.
Call the foul on Jarius Brown. That's the 4th team foul by Oakleaf. Next one sends Fletcher to the bonus. Ryan Bailey, this is how they won on Wednesday from the free throw line.
And we keep talking about it. Free throws win games.
This is Fletcher's first lead of the game. 31-30 with 43.3 to play. We'll get to that score in just a second. Rebound.
Loose ball.
Footman holds it in. Oakleaf with a chance to strike here.
Oh, charge.
Oh, they got the offensive foul. My goodness.
There's your MVP right there. Fletcher comes out and wins this game. 2 big-time plays.
Kenny Maddie,
2 big-time plays back-to-back in the defensive end. Coach Gilbert wants a timeout.
Price is going to take a timeout then. That's going to put Fletcher over the limit. 31-30. Now, I've been confused about this too, Scott.
Right. Because the scoreboard is backwards right now. So Fletcher is shooting the bonus from here on out.
Okay, but on the offensive fouls, they do call that as a team foul.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, unlike other leagues, it's a team foul in here. So just for anybody that's confused who's watched basketball elsewhere. So Coach Price has taken a timeout here. He's got 2 left. Fletcher is over the limit right now, or Oakleaf is over the limit, so Fletcher will go to the line, and this is crucial. And this is where they won the game on Wednesday night. In a tight game just like this, 10 of 16 from the free throw line was a huge difference.
Right, offensive foul right now, so Fletcher's going to get the ball out of bounds, but Oakleaf's going to have to foul quickly.
And they don't have any to give at this point.
They
Fletcher's got 1, so they can give a foul if they need to. But remember, it's only a 1-point deficit.
If Fletcher makes free throws, they're playing such good defense right now.
How about the series by Kenny Maddie?
Man, I tell you what.
And you're right, Coach. If they win this game tonight, Kenny Maddie is POG. Outright.
No doubt about it. I mean, just those 2 plays.
That's huge. He's going to inbounds right now for the Senators.
Got a little football out of bounds play here. You got 4 receivers going out for a pass.
Little arena football for you. Oakleaf trying to get some pressure on. They have it. Here comes Rivera. Rivera's got to be careful. He gets fouled. That's Footman's 4th. Oh, nope, they call it on Jarius Brown.
Okay.
That would have been Footman's 4th if that were the case. $29.2.
Got to make free throws, BP.
Got to make them. Crowd goes silent.
Every one you miss, you leave the door open.
Got it. Still a one-possession game.
Now, if I'm Coach Gilbert right now, if Fletcher makes this and goes up 3, man, I tell you what, you gotta just guard that 3-point line. Don't even worry about a drive.
Timeout Oakleaf. They're going to take a full timeout here. 29.2. Coach Price wants to discuss what he will do if a miss happens. And they've got time on the clock.
Yeah, you got to think Jelani Wright is in the plan on the other end here. By far the best 3-point shooter they have.
Colorado Starlights are saying, you got this. Lola Gomez says, come on, Knights. Nathaniel Trujillo says, hit that 3.
Looks like another fun one over at University Christian. It's a 2-point game.
We have a better score now on Andrew Jackson. It's 41-25 Tigers, leading Episcopal.
Last report I had from UC is up 33-31 going into the 4th. Another low-scoring game.
I feel good we're not the only one.
Yeah, right?
What a night on Championship Friday here in Northeast Florida. So many games on the line. Rivera.
Big-time free throw.
I'm telling you, if Fletcher's going to win this game from the free throw line, they have a foul to give, and they've got some timeouts in their pocket.
They can play aggressively on the perimeter.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on the floor. My goodness.
Oh, boy.
That's Ryder K's first. That's the last foul. One more, they'll send Oakleaf to the bonus. 22 seconds on the clock. Oakleaf is going to call their final timeout. So, Coach, you've got Jelani Wright on the floor. You're in a timeout right now, and you need him to get a shot off. What play are you running?
Honestly, right now, I'm not even looking for a 3. I'm going to try to attack the basket real quick, get a 2, foul Fletcher, put the pressure on him at the free throw line. You know, try to play a game of one or 2-point game instead of just shooting 3s right now. Well, 3-ball hadn't been going. So.
No, the 3-ball hasn't been going. But, you know, Jelani Wright, he's the single-season made 3-point leader at Oakleaf. He's got the potential to trigger and fire.
No doubt about it. You got a senior like that. You're gonna want him to take that shot if he's open.
Cameron Jones says, "Go Fletcher." We see someone from the Senators Nation in there. Boy, if you've just tuned into this game, first off, where have you been? My goodness, you have absolutely missed a dandy, a huge low-scoring game here in the 6A2 final. Neither team has. I don't think neither team has gotten below 40 like this in some time. I'd have to do some looking up for it, but this has been, if you like defense in basketball and you like the adage defense wins championships, yeah, palms up. This is your game. Bounce it off there, no good. Stays down there with the Oakleaf Knights. No time off the clock. Back in business here. Owens. Clock winding down. Down 3. Championship on the line. Footman over to Huffman. Huffman runs into his own player. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a game changer right there.
Oh.
Hey, Fletcher just has to guard the perimeter right now.
They can give up a 2.
They can give up a 2.
Okay, I thought Oakleaf was out of timeouts. If they aren't, they are now. Okay, he is out now. We were one ahead of the count.
So right now, Oakleaf cannot shoot a 2. It's a 3 or nothing right now, because if they score a 2, Fletcher doesn't have to take the ball out. Game's over.
Yeah. No more timeouts left for the Knights. The only way they can stop the clock is with a foul.
So if I'm Coach Gilbert right now, I'm guarding the 3-point line and not caring what else happens.
Scott, this has been a fast-moving game for a game that tipped off.
It's 8:17
at 7 o'clock. It's 17 after 8.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. There's time to go to dinner after the game.
I'm gonna get a good meal.
Yeah, I'm serious. Hey, I want to give you a big shout out, dude. Thank you so much for all of your help this season, you are welcome back in that chair anytime.
It's been a blast. I'm enjoying it.
And we will be back to St. John's Country Day next season. We want to thank everybody who's worked with us this year. We're not quite done yet, but this is crazy.
5.7 on the clock.
This is it. 3-ball. No good. And the Fletcher Senators are going to win. The Fletcher Senators are going to win the district.
Oh, the place is going crazy.
The Fletcher Senators have just upset Oakleaf.
Crazy.
And the students have stormed the court.
What a win. I mean, what a gritty win. Kenny Maddie.
Kenny Maddie is our player of the game tonight, and he earned every last bit of it.
No doubt about it.
Let's switch up here. Oh my goodness, it's pandemonium right now at Karen Court. We'll get a view of us in a second, but look at this crowd. Look at that. Coach Gilbert's got that hardware. We're gonna get that whole team in a second. Hold on a second. Coach Gilbert's gonna get his family. Let's get around here. Let's see if we can get Garrett's attention.
We're gonna get on TV.
All right. Let me see. All right. See if we can find the short guy here.
Jackson, get in here.
First off, how about them Senators? Yeah. Coach, that was a gritty performance against a really good Oakleaf team that y'all held to 30 points. Unbelievable night. What do you got to say about this group?
Man, it's just a testament to this group. We talked in shoot around today. If we hold them under 40, we're going to win. But, man, I love this group so much. They're just tough as crap. They're physical. They don't ever give up. They overcome adversity. Man, they deserve this, okay? They deserve this. 21-5. We got a spot in the playoffs. The FHSA might have left us out, but we're in now and we're coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Where's Kenny Maddie right here? Get up here. Get up here. Kenny Maddie, our player of the game tonight. Hustle was the word for you tonight. A couple of great defensive series right now, and we were talking about it. Your defensive play pretty much iced it. What are you thinking about right now?
I don't know, man. I mean, I couldn't do it without them, though.
Yes. Yeah. So you got a ship tonight, but you got more work to do in the regionals. Pairings come out tomorrow, and we'll find out where you guys are. But I'm telling you, what a great game tonight. Probably the best game that we've seen all year on SSB. Congratulations. You guys earned it. Go celebrate. Y'all got every little bit of it. Thank you to Coach Gilbert and the Fletcher Senators. They are your Class 6A District 2 champions in a thriller against Oakleaf. It's pandemonium on the court. Scott Cooper, some final thoughts about tonight's game.
I mean, like you said, gritty performance. Other night against Mandarin, they did the same thing. They were down, they hung around, found a way to win at the end. Mental toughness. The kid made 2 defensive stops, what they had to do. 2 defensive stops. 2 offensive good possessions. They did it. They get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a gritty performance, and they did not shoot very well tonight. No. There was a lot of offensive opportunity that they kind of left on the table. No Same thing for Oakleaf, too. Oakleaf did not shoot as well as they normally do.
No, and Fletcher's one of the best defensive teams I've seen all year. Like I said, they held Paxton, who's playing in a district championship tonight, to 15 points in a game. So, I mean, you can do that. You can find ways to win games. You get fouled, little things happen. They shot terribly from the three-point line, still found a way to win.
I think we're about to be in a picture here, so we're going to Garrett shift with us. But nonetheless, no, and that's 2 back-to-back games that Fletcher's played, super gritty performances. They did not do what they normally are capable of doing, but found a way to win.
That's playoffs, that's all that matters. You find a way. You look at the NCAA tournament. Teams find ways to win. You got to get a lucky bounce. You got to get a 50-50 ball. The little things that can change the game.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, the college game has got March Madness. We have February Madness, and it's madness right here for those Fletcher Senators tonight. Well, There's lots of other district tournaments going on tonight. We're finished so early we won't catch all the ends of it, which is wild for us. But nonetheless, we've had a great regular season. I'm getting an update right now. 32, okay, it's 46-32. Jackson's got under 2 minutes to play in their district tournament game.
University Christian 44, Providence 32, with 4:32 left.
All right, so University Christian almost there too. So lots of stuff going on. Fleming Island and Orange Park out there. That game's probably raucous over there at the Nest. But let me tell you what, so stay tuned to our social media. We're going to be looking for a regional tournament game to find and cover. We will let you know where and when that will be, when the pairings come out and all the steps that we need to take. But in the meantime, what a wild season this has been.
Yeah.
For BP, Coach Scott Cooper, and our staff here at SSB, it's been a great basketball season. We'll let you know if we're done. If not, we'll see you later on in February for flag football season. For now, from Fletcher High School, district champions in 6A2. Have a great night and a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll see you next time.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.